Hey, Shalom. I like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim, preaching his word with truth and sincerity around the four corners. Like Elder Malcolm would be saying, risking their lives and freedom to do so. Peace and salutations to the Akim and the few Aqua, the true believers of the hopeful elect. Just coming back in the spirit and theme of prophecy, and wanting to speak about. I got a news article just proving that there's more proof that Babylon is finished. You know, Donald Trump has been moving like a madman since he got up in office, and there's an article that I'm about to read that proves it. You know, he's definitely coming out like a man on fire. He's trying to usher in that new system. But more and more evils are going to befall you people, you Babylonians. You know? So, I'm going to read the article, hit a couple of precepts, and Lord's willing, this will be edifying. I got this from Independent. It says Trump freezes $1 billion in food aid given to local schools and food banks to help low-income families. You see? So not only did he cut government funding, like SNAP and WIC, Section 8, you know the food stamps. Now he's cutting food aid that's given to the schools. You know, it says the Trump administration reportedly said it had determined this funding no longer effectuates agency priorities, and that termination of the award is appropriate. And this was published a couple days ago, on Tuesday. You know, today's Thursday, the day of the Passover, and all the. You know, we're not even a quarter of the way in 2025, and it's already been all the way live. Like, you know. Just calamity after incident after event after event. Alright, let me read a little bit of this. It says the Department of Agriculture has slashed over $1 billion in funding aimed at helping schools and food banks purchase from local farmers, according to a non-profit. So you know what that means. That means the soup kitchens that used to be open, they're most likely no longer going to be open. You know, when kids go to some family, the low-income families, when you know they send their kids to school, they depend on those school programs to give their kids free lunch and free breakfast. You know, and that's going to get cut. So a lot of what is that called? A lot of evil is befalling you people. Yeah, a lot of evil is befalling you people in these last days. It says multiple states were recently notified of these cuts. The nonprofit School Nutrition Association said in a statement Tuesday. Salakia, let me cross the street real quick. It's busy. right? It says an estimated 660 million in funds through the local food for schools program for 2025 will no longer be available to support child care institutions and schools, the group added. It says this program will strengthen the food system for schools and child care institutions by helping to build a fair, competitive, and resilient local food chain. And that's that bullshit that Esau tries to spin. He takes perks away from you and then says that it's going to help strengthen you. You know, that's that double speak. You know, him trying to, how would you put it? Him trying to trying to stifle the anger of the people, you know. While he's trying to kill you off, he's giving you them sweet words. Let me see. It says by helping. It says this program will strengthen the food system for schools and child care institutions by helping to build a fair, competitive, and resilient local food chain and expand local and regional markets with an emphasis on purchasing historical, underserved producers and processors. The USDA website says about the local food for schools program. Yeah, so basically they're just taking away the food from the low income families. That's just basically all they're doing. And we kind of expected this because, you know, like the scriptures say, the Revelation 12 and 12. Matter of fact, let me go to the precepts now. Like I said, this wasn't going to be long. This is just more proof that Babylon is done. It's finished, you know. There's the book of Isaiah chapter 19 verse 4. It says, and the Egyptians will I give over the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. And you see the Lord written in all capitals, so that lets you know it's the Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh. He's going to give the Egyptians over to a cruel Lord. The Egyptians are going to be Lord over the Israelites. You know? Let me get something else. There's the book of Psalms chapter 59. Now I started 20. It says, the words of his mouth were sluggish. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. Yeah, and this is what Esau has done. He's broken his covenant. You know. Put forth his hands that be at peace with him. In the verse 21, here's the point. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. You see, like how he says that, how Trump said that he was going to build greater, make America great again, build back better. You know, what's that called? Trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Well, yeah, basically build back better. You know, trying to bring back the imports back to bring back business of producing back to America. That was all smooth talk, just so you could get in the office. And you people fell for, and you people that voted, you fell for it hook, line, and sinker. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Yeah, and that goes. This is exactly what that article is. These precepts, it goes right along with this article. You know. Let me read it again. Where is it? Yeah, it said this program will strengthen the food system for schools and childcare institutions by helping to build a fair, competitive, and resilient local food chain. That's bullshit. If you cut funding for food from people with low income, where are they going to get the free food from? They already don't have the money to afford it. You see? So Esau's a devil, man. That's point blank period. That's what you gotta understand. This man is the devil. Matter of fact, let me get this. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12, and it reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." Yeah, the devil is talking about his physical counterpart, which was the so-called white man, Esau Edom. Him and his seed line, they know they got a short time to rule, so they breaking out all the stops, all the trick plays, they're bringing out all the plays from the trick book. You know, so like that. This is what's going down. Let me see if I could get something. And this is just more evils that's coming upon. You know, there was another in one of the last videos I did. There was what's that called? President Trump, they're talking about cutting 50% of the workforce in the Department of Education. So not only are you taking the teachers away from the students, you know, they're not going to be able to work their jobs. You're also taking away, the food. So you know, a lot of evils is befalling the people. You know, a lot of evils is befalling the people. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 37. It's just coming back to back to back to back. You know, there's no let up. It says, and it reads, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack." It says, "As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment." Yeah, like when a woman having birth, and she starts getting them contractions, she can't stop them. You know, the process has begun. It says, "Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side." Yeah, so everywhere you turn, there's sorrows coming upon the people. And the whole world is going to mourn, you know. Staying in Ezra, we're going to chapter 14, verse 16 and 17. It says, "For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein." Yeah, and that's what you're seeing. The Lord is sick and tired of these Babylonians and the way they live, how they walk in great pride and they're arrogant. So he's hitting them where it hurts. The stomach and the pocket. Two places where Americans never thought that they would get hit at. You know? Let me get one last precept. The book of Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2 says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn." And you clearly see people are in a state of mourning. They're cutting jobs. They're cutting the food programs. You know, America's not seeming to catch a break. And rightfully so. Because the Lord is fed up with America. Matter of fact, let me get this last one. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 8. It says, "Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed." Verse 9, here's the point. "We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies." Yeah, so there's no healing Babylon. You know, Trump's not going to make America great again. Babylon has been in a rapid decline since the 50s. And you got more to go. You know, as time progresses, it's going to continue to decline. So, you know, Lord's will, you was edified. Until next time, we're going to say Shalom to the elect. So like I said before, stick a fork in this bitch. Babylon is through. It's done.